the pen. So about, I don't know, last September, October, I was made redundant and found myself with some time on my hands. Obviously engaged in looking for work mode. I had known it was coming for a while, and I had always had, on the back burner looking for stuff. But it's amazing how focused you become when you really need to find work. So I started writing things, lists and jobs I'd applied for, things like that. I think at one point I didn't have a computer. Obviously I'd always had company laptops. And then when you leave a company, they keep the laptop, don't they? So I didn't have a laptop, I remember that. So, writing became a good way of writing things, writing things down. Good way of recording things and just, writing notes. I did a lot of interviews. I'm not going to say too many. I don't know how many I did in total. I'd reckon around 40 maybe. More than 20 anyway. The majority would have been on the phone, a few face-to-face. And a couple of face-to-face ones I'd like to forget. But I was writing a lot, and I bought a few A4 pads, and I literally went through them writing stuff. Some of it I've thrown away. It was quite transient. Some of the stuff didn't really, might be during an interview. It was doodles and me trying to work out what the hell the interviewer was talking about. And some of it I'd probably want to forget as well. So a lot of it was thrown away. I've still got some pages left. I have, and it's a permanence. I'm sort of getting into that again. I've probably mentioned in other episodes. It's like I do so much that's it's in the ether. There's no permanence to it. I'd like to write things down, and they could just be notes. They could be reminders. A lot of reminders I forget things quite a lot. I put it down to being busy. Okay, not being all busy. So I don't know. I was in Eason's. Eason's is like, I don't know what you'd call it, a stationery shop. You can buy paper and office supplies and books, all sorts of stuff like that. And I happened to be in there getting something else, and I saw the pen section. So there's, 99% of us probably use the Bic, the disposable pens, the ballpoint, cheap and cheerful. Nothing wrong with it at all. Does the job. It's fine. But I think in the spirit of permanence, I thought I wouldn't mind getting a bit of a nicer pen, a metal one. I think that was the criteria. It had to be metal. I didn't want any weird and wonderful patterns on it necessarily. Just something a bit weighty, something that's got some permanence, that can be refilled, and would be nice. Now, you can spend an awful lot of money on pens, and I know there's a huge range of them out there. And the one I sort of settled on was a Parker pen, and it was €35, so that's a lot of money. I think by any standards for a pen. You can pay over €100 on pens, Cross pens, which I think are American. I think they're made in America, but they were made in Ireland as well. I don't know if they still are. And they're 70, 80, 90 euro. But so my one phone was 35. Didn't have a fancy case with it, but it itself was nice. Quite a thick metal case. It was what colour? It's mainly silver with a little bit of gold on it, and it's weighty. It feels nice in your hand. I think that's quite important. And the refill, well, it replaced the nib as well. You just put it in. And so I went for it's like a roller nib and black ink. And I got a spare one as well for when it ran out. So you just replaced the whole lot. So your €35 buys you a refill, which I think are about a tenner each separately. And then this metal body to actually put it in of the pen. So it's pretty good. I like the feel of it. It does. I think it changes how you write when you have a different feel of the pen in your hand. I think my handwriting has got better in the last sort of year, probably because I'm writing more. For many years I was just signing the name, that was it. There was no writing involved. It was all computer and printing stuff out. I didn't have a computer printer for a while as well, so the pen was quite handy. So yes, I've been writing with the pen, loving it. I got a nice notebook, Started writing notes. Sometimes every day in work I'd write stuff. Sometimes it's not about work, it might be about something I need to do, or a list. And then about a month ago I lost my pen. I lost it. And I always have a shirt with usually a short sleeve shirt with a collar and a pocket, a breast pocket, and I always put it there. Very rarely it's not there. Maybe if I'm washing the shirt, I might take it out, but usually that's where it is. And I lost it, and I think the money side of things, yeah, it's an awful waste, isn't it? €35, but I think it was more the principle of it. And I've been so careful with it. Yeah, I was quite annoyed over that, but I wasn't going to buy another one. I didn't think I'd buy another one, so I left it for about, I don't know. And this is probably over a month ago now. I left it for about a month, and I have to say I missed that pen. I'd used a few disposable ones, and but they seem to go missing. So at my desk in work, it'd be like I'd have one on the desk and then it'd be gone. So I mean, they're only a cheap item and whatever. People just pick them up and walk off. So I ended up where I had a notebook and no pen, and I wanted to write some notes, and it was just so irritating. So in the end I said, right, I'm not going to lose this twice on this pen, so let's buy another one. So I bought another pen. Yeah, I know, what a stupid thing to do. But so I bought it and had it a week or so, I think, and it was great. I was enjoying it. Being able to write to my notebook again, it was good. And then one day, I don't know, I think I put my shirt on. I thought, where's my pen gone, Lost the second one, didn't I? And that was quite irritating. And to be fair, I had a good look round. I looked in the car, looked in work, looked in my home office, looked around the place, I was sort of annoyed at myself. And then I did think, well, maybe somebody's picked it up. But then I go, who'd pick it up? They wouldn't, and where would I have left it for them to pick it up, So, yeah, I'd lost it. It was my fault. So I take full responsibility. But having now spent €70 on pens, I wasn't going to buy another one, that's for sure. Not for a very long time anyway, until I got over the loss of 2 pens and thinking how stupid I am. Well, stupid maybe for having one in the first place, stupid for having 2 and losing them both, that's pretty rubbish now. So anyway, yesterday I was in the office, home office, and I had some carrier bags. It's a thing now that you're meant to reuse your carrier bags. You buy them and you keep using them. You don't, because you don't want to harm the environment. All the thing with the plastic in the bags and stuff like that. So I somehow ended up with 3 carrier bags in the office. So maybe I bought something and I took it up to the office. I don't know, because it's upstairs in the box room. But there was 3 carrier bags. I think it was a Tesco, 2 Tesco's and an M&S. I do like M&S. So as I'm picking the bags up, I noticed one of the Tesco bags is actually quite heavy, and I go, oh, there's something in the bottom of this. And there it was, the pen. The second pen anyway. And then it sort of came back to me what had happened. That I bought something, I think it was paper for the office, A4 paper. And for whatever reason, I'd thrown my notebook and the pen into the said bag. And I don't remember ever bringing the pen out again. So yeah, I found it, and I've got it now in my breast pocket, and I'm sort of chuffed with myself. That €70 wasn't wasted. I have something to show of it, and yeah, I have the pleasure of writing with a quality pen now.